Ranging from about $60,000 to over $160,000, your Tesla is sure to turn heads. This electric innovation shows just how far the industry has come from its initial setbacks. Built with speed and made to last, your custom Tesla can be sold and shipped to your house in just 1 week's time. We know what you're thinking, their production team must be on top of things every second of the day. While this is all too true, they must have a modern and efficient production site for these luxurious vehicles to be made. But what about the building process? How in the world can they get orders made and shipped in the speed of light while also trying to build a building site? We'll get into that in just a second, but before we get started, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We would much appreciate it. Now let's dive into the history of this infamous company. In 2010, Tesla bought its first factory from General Motors. They quickly advanced into the company they are today. They have expanded across the United States into Nevada, New York, and now working on Texas. However, the end goal is to have a factory plant on each continent. Right now they are working at a supersonic rate to build factories in Berlin and Shanghai. They're set to complete the Shanghai build in just under a year. As for Berlin, they're competing with themselves to set an even faster record. But what has everyone scratching their heads is how they're able to do this so incredibly quickly. So just how are these speedy builds possible? If Tesla's anything, it's efficient. They've laid out a precise blueprint, and they understand the needs of each factory and employee and what works best for their company. To cut costs and time, the construction is already pre-made and then transported to ensure a timely build. The design is also made to be quickly adapted to any binds they might find themselves in at that particular construction site. Tesla contractors fit these pieces together just like a puzzle, and they have done it so many times now that they don't even have to think about it. The teams of Tesla know the construction process like the back of their hand because they have followed each one time after time. They've learned the ins and outs of each stage and actually begin the next building activity before the previous one is even complete. Of course, Tesla also has easy expansion in the back of their mind, so all these sites are able to be sized up. These fast builds are all thanks to the pre-constructed shipment, says founder and CEO Elon Musk. He has even tweeted about how impressed he was with Germany and their speed. As for Shanghai, materials are arriving by truck and in Berlin by train, allowing the off-site technology to carry these fast builds. Environmentalists from all over the world have come to protest these sites, and it has actually changed the way the construction is taking place. Tesla is taking risks, cutting back on its resources, but this company is all about finding a middle ground and clearly trying to be more sustainable as they produce electric, auto-driving cars. The resources aren't the only risk though. Tesla is known to begin building before the final and most important permit is signed off. But when you're a multi-billion-dollar company, rules are bent and heads are seemingly turned the other way. Though Tesla's had a few bumps in the road, their assembly formula is set on repeat unless minor changes are needed. This is causing a huge but excellent shift in energy usage in not only Tesla's company, but also in business all over the world. Maybe the electric car market will continue to climb and result in a better environment for our future generations. And that's really all there is to know on how Tesla builds their factories so quickly. What are your thoughts on Tesla coming up with more construction sites? Do you think it's harmful to the environment or better for it than these other companies mass producing resources? Will this possibly lead to advancements for other companies in the future? Let us know what you think down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe as it helps us out a ton. And feel free to check out some of our other videos as well. This has been Luxury Lab, and we will catch you in the next one.